We are back again with another episode of Roster Review. If you want to see your squads featured in Roster Review, be sure to leave them in the comments. I check all of them, add as many as possible, and then review anything left over in the post-show live stream, which will also be happening today after this video goes up. Follow me on Twitter for updates about the content I put out. I'll announce live streams, new videos, and even any other content on other websites on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. I do live streams 3 or 4 times a week, sometimes more if there's stuff to do. Our first team comes from Adam Zelinka, who suggested the AAAAA Team. It's Axile, Alex, Apex, Acor, and Amanek, a team of players connected by a single letter, the letter A. As a result, this team has some unconventional choices, like French players and Alex, alongside Axile, the young Russian, which of course brings up our questions of what the fuck we're speaking, as usual. The team has an okay role balance. Alex and Apex are capable to play that hard entry role, and Axile is like a star rifler who can trade or close. Not really much of a lurker and clutcher, but he can have some high impact. Acor is a decent AWPer, but has really struggled to show himself off since leaving Mad Lions, so some question marks there surrounding the firepower, especially if your AWPer's not up to the task in the modern game. Whilst the team might have some shortages of fragging, it has plenty of nice players who can play roles and play smart Counter-Strike, so it still breaks into the top 20 for me. Rating meh. Up next, the thumbnail god Mirzach has made a team of players from uncommon countries. So we got Rops from Estonia, Nico from Bosnia, Sanji from Uzbekistan, Yekindar from Latvia, and Nexa from Serbia. Jesus, there are a lot of players from weird countries. This is just 5 of them. There are weirder countries left on Liquipedia with fewer players who have one, like Greece and Luxembourg, but hey, these are plenty weird enough, and the team ends up having a lot of quality on it. The team is a little bit messy role-wise. There's a shitload of fragging to try and make up for it, but you've got Nico AWPing, you've got some star riflers, but also like Nexa and Sanji having to work as the in-game leader support duo. Not sure how well they'll work together, considering the vast differences of systems they're used to. All in all, when you've got players like Rops, like Yekindar, like Nico when he pretends to AWP, you're still going to have way more firepower than almost every team in the world, and you'll probably make the top 10. So rating, solid top 10. Up next, we have a small bit from the Strategy Master, who's going to explain a very high-level tactic in great depth and teach you how to be a better player.
The B site on Ancient has become free real estate thanks to this incredible execute. Using nothing but R8s and flashbangs, you too can win pistol rounds like they are arm wrestling contests against 6-year-olds. The key to this strategy is the flashbangs. The flashbangs are what push the CTs off their defensive angles, giving the T side the freedom to push deep and take fights. The first flash goes as deep as possible in order to clear out the cowering CT in the backlines. The next 2 flashes go high, clearing the site and catching the other deep CT angles. The 4th flash has to miss, because otherwise it will flash the rushing Ts. The final flash just goes into the sky to catch any quick flanking CTs, or it's thrown purely so that you can feel like one of the team because everyone else got to throw a flash and you didn't, so might as well throw it. Once in the site, be sure to make useful callouts so your team knows where the defenders are.
I missed.
Oh my god, I'm pure white. I'm pure white.
Or, in this case, explain to your racist neighbour why he shouldn't lynch you. It is of course pivotal to hit your shots, as pistol rounds live and die on the fine men executing the strategies hitting their shots. God tier aimer Fapalot gets a frag and a pair of assists, making him the clear MVP of this particular round. If you don't have a player of Fapalot's calibre, you can rely on someone like Gibrax, who's okay at the game, I guess. Thank you for listening to this edition of Strategy Master, with me, Tony Big Brain.
Well, that was something. Brand account name has a team called Shit Names Team. So he's decided to go full hypocrite today and go with Nexa, Keserato, JKS, SDY, and Emmy as players with shit names from brand account name. Yes, of course, these names suck. Emmy sounds like the name of a spoilt chihuahua. JKS is just boring. Some Die Young, the extended version, is kind of metal. SDY is shit. Just no. Nexa is fine, but again, still weak, still uniconic, and I'm not sure what the fuck Keserato's supposed to be. Not gonna lie, I can't even say if it's good or bad. It just sounds like a mess to me. The team, role-wise on paper, is a clusterfuck of overlapping roles, and you're lacking really aggressive players. You've only got 1 star really on the team, no AWPer. NACS. That's just, when you've got a team like that, which potentially has a little bit of fragging, but realistically doesn't do anything right, it's NACS. Yo, I'm Chad Fox-a-Lot, and this is How to Smash. In this episode, I'm going to be revealing my overpowered conversation topics that will get those bitches mad horny, bros. Topic 1. Magic the Gathering.
It's no secret that hoes love trading cards, and that's why you gotta show off your collection. MTG is the most alpha card game, which guarantees she's gonna be into it. Whip out your blue combo mill deck, and it's monsoon season, bro. Topic number 2. Hentai. Little known fact about women, they love hentai. We all know that Japanese shit is kawaii as fuck, but bitches love watching their waifu take a whole shitload of tentacle dicks at once. Tell her about your favorite hentai, and she will definitely let you smash. Topic 3. The endless darkness that awaits us all. Pretending to be happy will get you nowhere other than the friend zone, and we all know that is the worst place to be. Instead, keep it real with a shawty. Tell her everything you think about before you go to sleep at night. Sure, all that pussy isn't gonna fill your endless void, but hey, at least those 30 seconds of real conversation might get you somewhere. Alright bros, that's all for this episode of How to Smash. Make sure to never wear a condom, and remember, your worth is directly linked to your sex life. Chad out.
Well, I'm not sure what that was supposed to be, but anyway, moving on swiftly. Thug has put forward a team called Not Momentum, which is, I believe, a team that he got auto-picked in a fantasy league, no word of a lie, and he's decided to put it forward as a real team. So we've got Device, Valder, Nico, Brolan, and Acor. Yikes. So Nico throws a real spanner in the works here, because you've got a lot of solid, good players who can play in a team and be calm and collected, and then there's Nico just thrown in, you know, doing Nico things and screeching. And he's probably going to have to be the IGL, because no one else on this team has really ever done it. So it's going to be a mess. Skill-wise, the team has no shortage of high-level fraggers. These are borderline 5 top 20 players in terms of the HLTV ratings. Acor's the only one who's really not received that sort of plaudits, but still, a massive amount of skill. Role-wise, 2 AWPers, the Riflers, there's no like hard entry, like dedicated support player. It's a bit messy. I struggle to call this team anything outside of the top 10 though, as they have too much firepower to just completely fail. So, solid top 10, but wow, what a shit show. Finally, from the entirety of the Laggoon Discord, link in the description, is fake Hellraisers. On this squad is Nikki1, Boros, Kenny S, Black Eagle, and Rigon. Wow, what a funky bunch. So, Boros is a young, talented star from Jordan, if you've never heard of him. He's an incredibly aggressive player, takes a lot of entry fights, and also wins a lot of them. He's incredibly good. Brilliant headshot percentage. Really takes like any fight he wants, and typically wins them. He's very, very good. Very promising young player. We have Nikki1 IGLing, the Bulgarian IGL from Fate, who again, many people probably haven't heard of. And then Black Eagle, an Egyptian player, I think, don't quote me. And Rigon taking the other rifling roles, with I think Rigon being probably the one you're going to aim to move more into a supportive, more passive role. I think Black Eagle currently probably doesn't have the highest level experience. You can't really expect him to adapt to a new role that quickly. I think it would be better off asking Rigon to do it. Kenny S is an AWPer who really needs to find a new team to rekindle that spark and get the most out of his latter years. So I could see that happening on this team. Realistically though, he's a bit of a firepower liability. Let's be honest, this team won't set the world on fire. They'll definitely give these lesser known players like Black Eagle, Boros, even Rigon, like a chance to build their name and compete in real events again. Or some of them for the first time. But I don't expect them to win a lot. It's just a development opportunity really for these young guys. So rating, meh. Okay, that's all the squads for today. Be sure to leave a comment telling me what squads you want to see in the next episode. Be sure to tune into the live stream on Twitch, where I'll be doing probably some casting, maybe playing some 10-mans. Be a lot of fun. Come hang out, come chat shit. It's all good. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, sub if you want to see more, and yeah, that's all for this one. Goodbye.